Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. Today I am planning out the week of October 12th through the 18th. I did do a plan ahead with me showing myself laying down this base of my spread. So if you'd like to see it in more detail and what I used, please make sure to go check out that video. It would mean a lot to me as well, so because I definitely go into more detail in that. And I kind of joke about how this week is my nightmare before Christmas, just because something I have been looking forward to and not at the same time happens this week. So yeah, it's kind of a hard week, as you guys will see. But starting off with Monday, I used this little mini appointment label with this holographic airplane that came in the wiggle that I used with this week to mark that I had to pick up my boyfriend from the airport. He was getting back from visiting his parents, and so I had to go pick him up super early. Not my favorite thing in the world, but anything to spend more time with him, especially this week. Then we went out on a little brunch date to this local restaurant that we can walk to from my house, so I don't want to say the name of it. And that was super nice. I had a giant White Claw. It was amazing, and I think I just ate French fries if I'm remembering correctly, and we just had a lot of fun. We enjoyed the walk there, but when we got back, he was really tired, so he was going to take a nap, and I just decided that I would take a nap with him because it meant extra cuddles. So I took a nap with Alex. I'm totally forgetting to say where these stickers are from. The date sticker is from the Wiggle, and the little cat couple eating is from Fox and Cactus. The couple snuggling is from Once More with Love, and the nap sticker is from Sticky Essentials, and the With Alex sticker is a custom script from Glam Planner. Then using a yellow little thing, and I cannot think of this character's name, so everything relating to school this week I ended up pulling from this Once More with Love Nightmare Before Christmas sheet, just because I thought it'd be fun to try to pull in those characters since I don't get to do that very often. So I marked homework using, it's like the little mayor of the town, right? Am I losing it? I can't think of his name though. Anyways, and a holographic homework script that is from Sticky Essentials to mark doing homework. I used that same script to mark doing homework all week. And then down below it with what I think is on a little thing, I don't know, it's hard to tell. These colors in the kit are very pastel and very light, which is really pretty in person, but it's kind of hard to see on camera. I tried to do my best to film when the lighting was good this week. Seriously, you guys, I tried really hard. And it was just a hard week to just try to find time to film without, when it was English is hard. It was just hard to try to find time to film when people were not here, because I feel like, there was just always stuff going on this week. So anywho, with what I think is a little thing and this Fox and Pip sticker that I cut the bottom half off of, it's like a mini couple sticker. I marked that Alex and I went for a walk, which means that we probably went to watch the sunset, but I didn't have any sunset stickers, so I usually just mark that we went for a walk because we usually do both at the same time. Then with a little thing and this Fox and Cactus or Beneva Creations, I can't remember, little mac and cheese bowl. I marked that I made mac and cheese for dinner. Then on this rounded quarter box, I used this little munchkin with a Lego from a freebie from Once More with Love to mark that Alex and I watched the Lego movie. Then with this little cat couple from Fox and Cactus and a Snuggles sticker from, I think, Kenzie's Creations, but I could be wrong on that. So if you really want to know, just leave a comment down below and I will definitely look at that sheet. I'm not sitting near my stickers this week, so I can't just pull them out and reference them. So we might run into a few issues like that, so bear with me. Then to start off Tuesday, we woke up super early and had to go drop my boyfriend's car off to be shipped to his new home. And that was really sad, and I wasn't loving having to drive really early in the morning, especially the couple hours that we had to drive to go do it, and it was a thing, but it was something that had to be done. So we went and dropped his car off, and I used an appointment label and this Mixie cat sticker. Oh crap. I had issues with this one last week as well. Again, if you really want to know, I'll put it down below. Then with a date night sticker that I cut the night off of from the Wiggle, I marked with another munchkin that Alex and I went on another date. This time we went and ate at the place where we had our first date. Then using a flag from the kit and one of those characters from the Once More with Love Nightmare Before Christmas sheet. It's either Pop, Lock, or Sprocket, but I can never remember which one's which. I'm a fake Nightmare Before Christmas fan, guys. I'm sorry. I used that to mark that I had class, and I used this online class script that I cut in half from Sticky Essentials to mark that I had class. And then I put this nope sticker over it because it turns out that I did not have class and that my school canceled it for some holiday that they decided to make up, but it actually worked out in my favor because it was my boyfriend's last night here and I didn't have to go to my 4-hour-long pointless class. But don't think my school did me any favors by canceling class that night, because as you'll see later in the week, they get up to their normal culty nonsense like always. But I actually end up switching out the yellow nope label from the kit for this holographic nope label that I have from a Glam Planner like foil bundle that I got. So I put down this little thing with a Once More with Love Animal Crossing leaf and an Animal Crossing script from Planet Hannah, and I realized I put it on the wrong side and my OCD just couldn't leave it, so I had to waste the little thing and waste a script, but I did manage to save the little leaf icon, which was really exciting. And I'm pretty sure I also played Animal Crossing on Monday. There was just no place to mark it in there. And I also realized later in this plan with me, you'll see me like put my thumbs down and point to it, but I realized I did not mark Big Brother on Monday, and that's the first time all season I didn't mark that it's on, so I'm debating if I should just go back and put a little thing like on the washi and like just have it hang down, but I feel like that might bug me, but it bugs me with it not being there. So just vote down below what you think I should do with that. Any advice is appreciated. So I played Animal Crossing for a while my boyfriend was packing. It was a means of like distracting myself because, this was it. Like, this is our last hours together after he just got back from an 11-month deployment. It's fine. I'm not trying to have a breakdown. So then I used the same Fox and Pip sticker with a walk script from Sticky Essentials to mark going to see the sunset. Then I used this little thing and a really old Once More with Love sticker that I have of a munchkin hugging a wine glass to mark that we had special wine, just meaning that it was like an expensive bottle of wine that we were saving for a special occasion, and it was kind of like, well, what's more special than this? You are leaving, we won't really get another chance. That's very sad. But, it was very good wine, and it was very needed, I have to say. And then Alex made dinner, so I used this little stick with the plan couple eating spaghetti to mark that he made dinner. He actually tried to recreate this, our favorite, I should say, Hello Fresh recipe, and he did a good job, but he couldn't find some of the ethnic seasonings that they had, that like shawarma and stuff from other parts of the country, so we couldn't recreate it exactly, but he got pretty close, and it was really good, and it was so sweet of him that he wanted to make me a really special dinner his last night here, considering I know he had a lot of stuff to do. But Tuesday nights are typically his night to make dinner because I had a long class, so it wasn't out of the ordinary for him to do something Tuesday night. So then with this rounded quarter box, and a hugging cat couple from Fox and Cactus and a Kinsey's Creation script, I marked Cuddles because obviously that had to happen our last night there. So then on Wednesday, I'm going to try my best to not get emotional here. With an appointment label and a Glam Planner teeny singing, I marked that we sang our songs on the way to the airport in the car. He wanted to have a karaoke session with all the songs that like mean something to us, because there are actually quite a few. Then with this little mini appointment label and a mini icon also from that Glam Planner foil bundle of a plane, I marked that he left and he moved away. And that drive home from the airport was not very fun. And this day, by the way, with the day extender, I've never had a day where I've had to fit so many things in. It was crazy, but there's just so much I felt like I wanted to mark this day. Because I feel like it was a really life-changing day, because obviously I was living with my boyfriend and now he's living in a different state, so things changed big time. So then with this fox and cactus character, I used a script to mark I was in my feelings. I forgot to use the one from the script sampler from the Wiggle, but I just used this one that I had on a sheet to mark that I was in my feelings, because I just bawled my eyes out. It was a very good cry session. I was not ready to see him go, not ready to be living alone, not ready to not sleep with him or in his arms. So anyways, then using this paper and milk sleeping Maru, I marked with a Sticky Essentials script that I took a nap because I was just like exhausted. Then using this Jody Doodles Taco Bell script and a fox and cactus taco, I marked that I had Taco Bell. Then I used this Once More with Love military munchkin with this pineapple to mark that Alex made it and he was officially, in Hawaii. So there's that. Then there is this movie marquee that I left completely blank because I'm waiting for a sticker for Miss Jess Draws her little... She came out with these Nightmare Before Christmas TVs, and I have some scripts coming from Kinsey's Creations, and one of them says Nightmare Before Christmas, so I just wanted to wait because, when I can use a script now, I just really want to. I am script addicted. Then on this yellow little thing, I used a Pumpkin Paper Co. girl that I cut in half, and a FaceTime sticker to mark that I FaceTimed Raven from Sparkly Paper Co. That's not right. Nope, that's not her username. Sparkly Planner, whoa, where did that come from? She's been gone a little while, but she did FaceTime me and we're still in contact. And then I used the squared off box with another one of those Mixie Cat stickers to mark that I played Animal Crossing with a Kinsey's Creations script. Then I used this little Glam Planner Zing Bop sticker and a Plana-Hannah Big Brother custom script to mark that I watched Big Brother. The end of the season episodes, I feel, always drag on. Like, there's a lot of scheming going on. You hear a lot more of what's going on in the house because there's just not as much stuff happening and not as many people going on. I don't know. I just feel like it gets slow at the end of the season. But I still love Big Brother. But I feel like this week was a slow week in Big Brother, especially following that triple eviction. Then I used this custom FaceTime Alex scripter. I'm having issues with English today, you guys. I apologize. Script that Dalila from Sticky Essentials made me to mark that I got to FaceTime my boyfriend, and I used little Alex glasses from Glam Planner. Then I just used this little thing to mark that I got pizza. Then I used another FaceTime script to mark that I FaceTimed Keaton from Keytown. And that little girl is from Beneva Creations, and Keaton and I watched A Bug Life and played Animal Crossing. So to mark watching A Bug's Life, I used this little Coffee Monsters Co. TV and a Bug's Life script from Scribble Prince Co. Keaton is a really good friend of mine, and it was really fun and awesome for him to be around to spend the evening with me when I knew it was going to be a lonely evening, my first night without my boyfriend in the house. So yeah, shout out to Keaton for being amazing. We had a lot of fun playing Animal Crossing, and I was drinking White Claws, or no, they're technically like Coors Light's versions of White Claws. They're not as good as White Claws or Truly, in my opinion, but they're alright. But it was just a good, fun night with friends. So moving on to my first day fully living alone. I used a little thing and a Jack Skellington character to mark that I did homework because, I had to catch up on all the homework that I didn't do really earlier in the week. Because if you notice, I didn't mark doing homework Tuesday or Wednesday, and the homework I did Monday was really not a lot. Like, maybe I should have marked Big Brother instead of homework, to be honest, because I think Big Brother is a longer span of time than I even spent doing homework, but there we are. And then with this little whimsical cat army guy, I marked that I had a phone call from my boyfriend. That script is from Sticky Essentials. Then with a flag from the kit and the same Sticky Essentials online class that I cut in half on Tuesday, and an Oogie Boogie sticker from Once More With Love, I marked that I had class. Because I actually had class this day. There was no made-up holiday that was going to save me this time, unfortunately. So I decided then I also wanted Taco Bell because I wanted a quesarito, and that's the only way you can get them still is if you DoorDash them or Grubhub them, or they're on a few of the different delivery service apps. So I got Taco Bell, and to mark that I used another Sticky Essential script, and the little burrito, or in this case quesarito, is from Fox and Cactus. Then I was just in the mood to watch a movie, and I just had never seen it, so I decided to watch The Kissing Booth on Netflix, and it was honestly way better than I expected. And if you haven't seen it and you're into a Cinderella story type movies, I would recommend watching it. It is really cheesy and really predictable, but not a bad way to waste some time. And I used a pumpkin paper couple, where he's kissing her on the cheek for that, because the couple stickers I ordered from her come with a row of the blonde girl, which I chose, and a row of guy with brown hair, and a row with blonde hair, and my boyfriend has brown hair, not blonde, so I figured this would be an excuse to use the blonde haired one and have it not look weird. Then with this glam planner girl surrounded by fire and a Saucy Stickers Co. stressed out script, I used that to signify that stuff was hitting the fan with school, if you know what I mean, again. So I was just minding my couch. It's 6 o'clock at night. I think I was in the middle of the kissing booth because I think I had to pause it for a while and calm myself down, because I got an email saying that why wasn't I in block 1 this fall, and if I'd like them to enroll me in block 1 for my major courses in the spring, to which I responded, I took them this summer, to which they were like, you have to take them consecutively, to turn into this whole thing about I was digging at paperwork to find where my advisor, who was the one I was talking to, had signed off saying that I could split them up, and then she tried to say that I needed to take this really big standardized test before next fall, and I was like, you told me I didn't need that either, and I was digging at paperwork from multiple people that said I didn't need that to prove it, because I just, don't trust them after this. So that was that night. It was extremely frustrating, to which she also then responded, sorry, that, right before I went to bed at 9:30, she apologized and said that she wasn't anywhere near her computer this evening to look at the file or to look at my file, and I was like, well, why did you even bother emailing me in the first place, and how did you not know I wasn't in block 1 classes if you weren't looking at, anyway, something was really fishy there and suspect, but I got that ish handled. Then I played Animal Crossing, and I used a Kenzie's Creations script and a Once More With Love character to mark that, and then I watched Big Brother, which I used another Glam Planner character and a Plan a Hannah custom script to mark that. So, they did me a favor on Tuesday, and then they had to whap me with some drama on Thursday, because, that's how my school goes. So then, using a Glam Planner Kisma with, the cussing, bleeped out words over her mouth, I marked that I had cult drama again, another unrelated issue. Usually in October we have meetings with our academic advisor. I have 2 academic advisors. This is not the one I was talking to last night, which is only for my major. This one is like my general school one. So we usually have to make an appointment with her in order to get a registration code in order to be able to register for classes. And I was like, it's really late to not have heard from her. So I emailed her. Another thing that's been happening all semester is I keep getting emails about graduation this December, and I keep responding to them saying I'm not graduating this December. Stop sending me this stuff. So anyways, I email my academic advisor, and she's like, well, because when I met with the president's assistant earlier this summer about all the drama and stuff, he had proposed this completely crazy plan that involved me taking like 23 units this semester, and it would have been absolutely insane, and no way I could handle it with my level of anxiety. And she was like, so after talking to him, I thought you were graduating this fall. And I was like, yo, I said a million times I was never going to take that deal. But anyways, after some back and forth and me being like, well, I don't know how you expect me to graduate this fall considering I still need like 5 classes next spring. So they eventually said I was right, and I got that handled, and I got everything submitted. And so now hopefully I will get an alternate pin any day now. So I used the Kismet to mark that. Then I used a Sally character to mark doing homework. Then I used this little book label and a Hulu TV for Miss Jess Plans to mark that I watched Lost. This is one that you're going to see being left blank because I have a custom script coming. And then below it I have this hollow girl holding a puppy from A Glittery Life Plans, and I'm also waiting on a script that says Tito Time to mark that my mom and Tito came to visit. Then I marked using a pizza doodle from the kit. I actually changed this after the plan with me, so I don't know if it will be in the close-up or not. I'm sorry, I do apologize. But I marked that we had pizza. Then using this little Munchkin stripper from the Las Vegas sheet for Once More with Love, I marked that Mom and I watched Magic Mike XXL, and we actually liked it better than the original Magic Mike. Using this glam planner, little military teeny, I marked that I had a phone call with Alex, which I am enjoying marking again. I mean, I guess it's one thing about being in a long-distance relationship is you can mark that kind of stuff. And then using this Kinsey's Creations Animal Crossing script and this wonton and a million blathers holding fossils, I marked that I played Animal Crossing, and I used that sticker specifically because I finally completed my museum. Thank you, Keaton. He helped me find the last fossil. I've literally been down to 1 fossil since like June or July. And I check every day, and that fossil has been like the bane of my existence. So moving on to Saturday, you're going to see that I eventually ripped this box, or maybe I already have. I haven't been looking at like the screen as it goes by as I'm talking. But I use little Fox and Pip character to mark a phone call with my boyfriend that I cut because they are huge, but it's another military one. Then I used a 0 sticker for Once More with Love to mark that I did homework. I got really ahead on homework this weekend on papers and stuff. I'm hoping to take a couple trips towards the end of this year and take some more time off and just have it be more relaxing and try to get other areas of my life together. So I'm trying to get ahead on homework while I have so much free time. So I did a lot of homework that day. Then using this Munchkin with a switch, I marked, it's from Once More with Love. My bad. Whoa, brain fart. I marked that I played Jeopardy on the Switch with my mom and Wheel of Fortune, but I only marked Jeopardy because we play that significantly more. And it was a lot of fun. We kicked some butt. We play as a team, which I know is cheating, but my mom's not good with the whole, like, controller situation, so it's just easier and more fun for us if we play as a team, and we usually win, like, $50,000, if only that was real money. Then with this Netflix TV for Miss Jess Plans, I left it blank because I have a script coming, shocker, I know, but I'm using that to mark that we watched New Girl. That's a show that I only watch with my mom. Also, you're going to see me flip through my food scripts here 1.5 million times. I was like, I know I just ordered a bunch of food, like doodles from Beneva Creations and Fox and Cactus, and where in the heckin' bob are they? I was getting so insanely frustrated. I realized I must have put them in the wrong pocket. So I eventually just decided to take the the Fox and Cactus food sampler that I just got, and just take one of the doodles off of that because I got tired of looking and I had no idea where I could have misplaced them. The thing is I know I stuck them in my binder, I just didn't know where. And then I used this McDonald's script that is from Sticky Essentials, and then I ended up finding them right after I put the McDonald's script down. Of course, they were stuck with my food scripts, which makes total sense. Then I used this munchkin holding a leaf and a Kinsey's Creations Animal Crossing sticker to mark that I played Animal Crossing, naturally. We should count how many times I say Animal Crossing in my plan with me's. But I did that just in the afternoon, and then to close out the night, I used this Glam Planner girl eating popcorn to watch that Mom and I watched Rocket Man, which is about Elton John. I've seen Elton John perform live. I actually went to see him for my 21st birthday, and it was the only thing I got to do before getting the stomach flu in Las Vegas. So I do like Elton John, but I did not like that movie. I did not like the actor who played Elton John. I like him as an actor, don't get me wrong, but I don't like him as Elton himself. And to me, they took away some of the seriousness of Elton's drug abuse and alcohol use by turning everything into a musical number. I don't know, it was not my favorite. I much prefer Bohemian Rhapsody to Rocket Man, so if you wanted my opinion, there it is. So then using another character off of that Nightmare Before Christmas sheet, I marked that I did homework, and then I used a Once More with Love military munchkin again to mark that I FaceTime Alex with another FaceTime Alex script because I will never get tired of using those. Then using this Beneva Creations laundry basket and a Letters to Apollo laundry script, I marked that I did laundry. This was like a big laundry day. We're talking like I did the sheets, I did the towels, we did normal clothing, like we just washed all the things, everything. It needed to be done. Then using, I think that's a piece of washi and a football from Beneva Creations, I marked that it was Football Sunday, and again, I have a custom script coming in to mark that, so I left it blank, and the script's coming in from Kinsey's Creations. I know that's kind of annoying, but yeah, so it got left blank. So then, using a third box, squared off box, I marked using a Glam Planner Bippity holding a first place medal and a custom script from Glam Planner to mark NASCAR, and I specifically used the first place medal instead of my normal astronaut Teeny and Friends to mark NASCAR because my favorite driver won the race, and oh my gosh, when I say I didn't breathe for the last 40 laps of that race, not even kidding you, I really don't think I took a breath the last 40 laps of that race. It was so close, and because he won this race, he's automatically guaranteed to compete in the final race for the championship, and I'm just very excited. It was basically his only way to make it is if he won one of the 3 races, and he won the first one out of the 3, which automatically guarantees him to get to the playoffs, which is phenomenal because now the next 2 weeks he's in it no matter what, so it doesn't matter what happens. So I kind of have like 2 weeks to not stress in NASCAR. But it was a definite highlight, and I know Trisha from Glittery Life Plans had a good sports night too that night because the Dodgers made it to the World Series. Then I had a movie night with Mom, so I used a movie night script from The Wiggle and a Celeste Scribbler to mark that we watched Guess Who and One for the Money. Then you're going to see me mark down my remaining calories and put down the weekend banner from The Wiggle as well for this week. So I took a second to fill everything out, and now I'm just decorating the top of my planner with the deco. So I haven't done really deco at the top of my planner since I've been putting those foiled washi strips from Caress Press across the top. So this is the first week I've done both, and I think it's going to be a one or the other thing for me. I don't think I like both. I think it looks too cluttered, and maybe it's just this deco because it is so lightly colored that it's just harder to see. But the top just didn't turn out to be my favorite this week, and I usually doing the deco at the top is like putting the finishing touches on for me, and I think really completes the spread, which is why I usually wait to do it until the end most of the time. But this week it just kind of let me down, and you're not going to see me cut it off on camera because I realized I was starting to lose light, so I wanted to wrap up filming as fast as possible. So you're going to see me here do a quick close-up to show you guys. You can see my shadows getting in the way because I am losing light. This section took me like an hour and a half to film, so it took forever. So I'm just trying to show you guys some of the foil and give you a close-up wiggle so you can see how pretty this spread turned out closer up and get a little idea of the foil in it, because I know it's hard to see on video. If you're not already, please subscribe so you don't miss my next video. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you next week. Bye!